Have you ever found yourself wondering why meeting your chosen one feels more like navigating a maze than the fairy tale love story we've all been led to believe in? You've poured your heart into self-growth, embraced your healing journey, visualized the perfect partner. Yet the universe seems to throw unexpected curveballs at every turn. What gives? Why does it feel like the more you align with love, the more elusive it becomes? Here's the twist. What if the road to meeting your soulmate isn't meant to be smooth or predictable? What if the delays, the missteps, and even the heartbreaks are all crucial steps to finding the one who's truly aligned with your soul's highest path? The truth is, the universe works in mysterious ways, and the detours might just be leading you towards something even greater than what you imagined. Stick around as we uncover the unexpected truth behind why your love journey may not go as planned, and how those twists and turns are actually bringing you closer to the love you deserve. So, if this resonates with your journey and you're ready to embrace the unknown with an open heart, hit that like button and subscribe for more insights on love, spirituality, and personal growth. Don't forget to share your own love story in the comments below. We're in this journey together, and your experience could inspire someone else. Let's keep lifting each other up on the path to finding our chosen one. The physical body as a vessel. Our physical bodies, as solid and tangible as they seem, are merely vessels, temporary homes for the soul. Picture them as vehicles, carrying us through life's experiences, but not defining who we truly are. Just as a car doesn't tell you the depth of the driver inside, our bodies don't fully express the vastness of our souls. They serve a purpose in the material world, allowing us to interact with the physical, but they are not the final destination. Our true essence, the soul, is timeless, transcending the limitations of the body and material existence. As we grow spiritually, we start to see this clearer. The body is like a suit we wear for a while, but the real us lives within. We start to feel less attached to the things that once seemed so important: wealth, status, and possessions. These are like shiny trinkets that can distract us from what really matters, but they are fleeting, like sand slipping through our fingers. Think of it like a bird in a cage. The bird's true nature is to fly free, to soar in the open sky, not to be confined within the bars of the cage. The body is the cage, and the soul is that bird. When we focus too much on material needs or desires, it's like we're clipping the wings of that bird, grounding it in a reality that isn't truly its own. In this shift, there's a calling to release the grip we have on earthly pleasures. It's not to say that we should reject life's joys altogether, but rather to understand them for what they are: temporary experiences in a much larger journey. Think of it like enjoying a beautiful sunset. The colors are breathtaking, but you know it won't last forever. Yet you don't cling to it or try to hold on to the moment. You allow it to pass, appreciating it, while also knowing that something even greater awaits. That's how we are encouraged to view life's pleasures and desires. They are beautiful, but impermanent, and we're meant to appreciate them without being consumed by them. When we begin to detach from these material longings, we make space for something far more profound, our higher calling. It's as if we are shedding a heavy coat, and beneath it, we find wings. We discover a deeper connection with our soul's purpose, a connection that transcends the physical world and moves us towards something greater. This process is crucial for our spiritual evolution, like a caterpillar transforming into a butterfly. The caterpillar doesn't know that it will fly one day, but it trusts the process. In the same way, we are being called to trust that by letting go of our attachment to the material, we open ourselves to soaring in ways we couldn't have imagined. Recognizing this shift is essential. It's not just a phase, it's a profound awakening, a vital step in understanding who we really are beyond the flesh. We begin to realize that we are spiritual beings having a human experience, not the other way around. And in this realization, we find freedom, peace, and the courage to embrace the unknown, trusting that the soul knows the way. Signs of ascension and awakening. As you begin to experience spiritual ascension, it can feel like stepping into a new world, one where everything seems more vibrant, alive, and interconnected. You might notice subtle shifts in your awareness, starting with something as simple as your breath. That quiet, steady rhythm you once took for granted becomes a source of deeper connection, almost like a thread linking you to something greater. You begin to feel every inhale and exhale with a new intensity, as if your breath is more than just a physical function. It's a lifeline to your soul. It's as if you're breathing in the universe itself, and each breath reminds you that you are part of a much bigger picture. Another common sign of ascension is a sense of lightness, almost like the weight of the world has been lifted from your shoulders. This doesn't mean that challenges disappear, but rather that you've begun to see them from a higher perspective, one where you're not bogged down by the heaviness of material concerns. It's like floating on water. There's still movement beneath you, but you're able to rise above it, carried effortlessly by a force that feels much greater than yourself. This sensation often comes with a newfound clarity, as if the fog of daily life has been lifted, allowing you to see the world and yourself with fresh eyes. Perhaps one of the most profound signs of awakening is the sense of deep connection with everything around you. You may find yourself looking at a tree, a bird, or even another person, and suddenly feeling an overwhelming sense of oneness, as though you are not separate from these things, but intimately linked. It's like discovering that every drop of water is part of the same ocean, distinct yet united, each contributing to the whole. This awareness can fill you with an incredible sense of peace and love, as if the boundaries between you and everything else are dissolving, revealing the interconnected web of life in its purest form. These experiences are not just random. They're signs that you're moving beyond the physical realm and into a deeper, spiritual state. You're starting to see that there's more to life than meets the eye, that beyond the surface of everyday experiences, there's an entire universe of energy and consciousness waiting to be explored. It's like peeling back the layers of an onion. As each layer is removed, you get closer to the core, the essence of who you really are. To nurture these signs of ascension and deepen your spiritual connection, mindfulness and meditation are powerful tools. Think of them as the keys to unlocking higher awareness. When you practice mindfulness, you're training yourself to stay present in the moment, tuning into the subtle energies and signs that are all around you. It's like sharpening your inner vision, allowing you to see the world with greater clarity and understanding. Meditation, on the other hand, helps you dive even deeper, quieting the mind so that you can connect with your soul on a profound level. These practices allow you to fully embrace the process of ascension, guiding you gently toward a state of higher consciousness where you can truly experience the magic of the universe. The journey is not solitary. The call for unity. The journey of spiritual awakening is often deeply personal, but it is far from solitary. While the path can feel like uncharted territory, it's important to remember that countless others are walking alongside you, each on their own unique yet interconnected journey. Imagine each individual as a star in the night sky. Alone, they shine brightly, but together, they create a breathtaking constellation. In the same way, when we unite with others who are experiencing similar spiritual shifts, we tap into a powerful, collective energy that amplifies our own awakening. There's a profound strength in knowing that we're not navigating these changes in isolation. We are part of a greater movement, one that's calling us all toward unity. Connecting with others on this path is like finding fellow travelers on a long road. They offer companionship, insight, and a sense of belonging. When we share our personal stories of growth, struggle, and breakthrough, we help illuminate the path for one another. It's like each person carries a piece of the map, and when we come together, the bigger picture starts to reveal itself. You might find that something you thought was a unique challenge or experience is something others are also going through, and suddenly, it doesn't feel as overwhelming. This sharing of experiences creates a ripple effect, like stones dropped into a pond, where one story of transformation can inspire countless others to keep moving forward. But it's not just about sharing stories. There's a deeper layer of connection at play. When we open ourselves up to the guidance of others, as well as to divine guidance, we allow for a flow of wisdom and insight that can accelerate our growth. Think of it as tapping into a river of knowledge that's always flowing, with each person adding their own currents. By embracing this flow, we're not just helping ourselves, but also contributing to the collective energy that supports everyone's awakening. Divine guidance often comes through in these shared moments, whether through the words of a friend, the synchronicity of a meeting, or the quiet wisdom that arises when we gather in unity. The power of community in the spiritual awakening process cannot be overstated. It's like a garden where each individual is a plant. When we come together, we create an ecosystem that nourishes everyone. In this environment, we grow stronger and faster than we ever could alone. The presence of others can serve as mirrors, reflecting back to us the truths we need to see and offering encouragement when we feel unsure or disconnected. In moments of doubt or confusion, the community becomes a source of light, reminding us of the bigger picture and helping us to stay the course. Embracing divine guidance and trusting the process. Embracing divine guidance is like learning to dance with the universe. Sometimes the rhythm is slow and steady, and at other times, it's fast and unpredictable. But the key is to trust that the steps are being guided by something greater than ourselves. The journey of spiritual transformation is rarely a straight line. It can feel like you're walking through fog, unable to see the road ahead, and yet there's a quiet knowing deep within that you're being led. This is where divine guidance comes in. It's not always loud or obvious, but it's there, like a soft whisper in your heart, reminding you that every twist and turn, every challenge and triumph is part of a divinely orchestrated plan. Trusting the process is essential, especially when things seem unclear or difficult. It's like planting a seed in the ground. You can't see the roots growing beneath the soil, but you trust that with time, it will bloom into something beautiful. In the same way, your soul is evolving, even when it feels like nothing is happening on the surface. There may be moments when doubt creeps in, when the path feels rocky or the destination far away. But these are the times when trust becomes your greatest ally. Remember that growth often happens in the unseen. Just as a caterpillar has no idea it will become a butterfly, we must trust that our struggles are preparing us for something far greater than we can imagine. Divine guidance doesn't mean the journey will be easy, but it does mean that every step is purposeful. Sometimes we face obstacles not because we're off course, but because we're being redirected to something better suited for our soul's true path. Imagine you're hiking up a mountain. The climb is steep, your legs are tired, and the summit feels out of reach. But as you keep moving forward, trusting the process, you find yourself at a viewpoint that takes your breath away, reminding you why the journey was worth it. This is how divine guidance works. It encourages us to keep going, even when we can't see the whole picture yet, because it knows the view from the top will be worth every step. Surrendering to this growth is one of the most liberating things you can do. It's like floating in a river, allowing the current to carry you instead of struggling to swim against it. When we surrender, we acknowledge that there's a wisdom greater than our own steering the ship, and we allow ourselves to be carried toward our highest potential. This doesn't mean giving up. It means letting go of the need to control every outcome and trusting that what is unfolding is for your greatest good. At the heart of this journey is the realization that your true essence goes beyond the limitations of the physical world. You are more than your body, your thoughts, or your circumstances. Your soul is vast, limitless, and connected to the divine source that guides all things. As you continue to evolve, trust that this transformation is not just a phase, it's the unveiling of your true, infinite self. So, embrace the guidance, trust the process, and surrender to the growth, knowing that you are becoming more of who you were always meant to be. The importance of letting go of old patterns. The journey of spiritual awakening often feels like preparing for a great voyage, and just like any traveler setting out on an adventure, you must first let go of old patterns that weigh you down. Imagine trying to climb a mountain while carrying a heavy backpack filled with rocks. Every step becomes a struggle, and the summit feels further away. In this metaphor, the rocks represent habits, beliefs, and attachments that no longer serve your higher purpose. They might have been useful in the past, providing comfort or security, but as you embark on this transformative journey, it's essential to recognize that they can hinder your progress. Shedding these burdens is a vital part of your evolution, allowing you to move more freely toward the life you're meant to live. As you begin to release these old patterns, you might notice that fear and resistance often cling tightly, like vines wrapping around a sturdy tree. They can be comforting in their familiarity, but they also keep you rooted in place, preventing you from exploring the vibrant new possibilities awaiting you. This is the perfect time to remind yourself that the journey of growth isn't about denying your feelings, but rather acknowledging them and gently loosening their grip. Picture yourself standing at the edge of a beautiful lake, feeling the cool breeze on your face. Just as you might toss a stone into the water, sending ripples across the surface, you can let go of those limiting thoughts and fears, allowing them to dissolve into the vastness of your being. The more you release, the more space you create for new uplifting experiences to enter your life. Letting go can also feel like clearing out a cluttered attic. You know that hidden treasures exist within, but the old boxes of memories and outdated beliefs often obscure them. As you start to sift through this clutter, you may find items that hold no value or purpose for you anymore. By releasing these old attachments, you not only create space for what truly matters, but you also invite in fresh energy and clarity. It's essential to trust that by creating this space, you are making room for new opportunities, relationships, and experiences that align with your true self. As you embrace this process, You might feel lighter, almost as if you're floating on a gentle breeze, free to explore new horizons. Spiritual awakening is about embracing the lighter, freer state that comes from shedding old patterns. It's akin to a butterfly emerging from its cocoon, an experience that may feel uncomfortable, but ultimately leads to beautiful transformation. As you let go of the things that no longer serve you, you create the opportunity to spread your wings and soar to new heights. This evolution is not just about changing your circumstances, it's about transforming your very essence, moving away from limitations and stepping into your authentic power. The shift in perception, seeing the world through new eyes. As you embark on the journey of ascension, the way you perceive the world around you shifts dramatically, much like stepping from a black and white photograph into a vibrant painting filled with color and light. This transformation allows you to see beauty in the most ordinary moments, turning the mundane into something extraordinary. Imagine walking through a forest. Once, you may have merely noticed the trees and leaves, but now you see the intricate patterns of sunlight dancing through the branches and the gentle sway of the grass, as if nature is performing a symphony just for you. This newfound clarity invites you to appreciate the richness of life in ways you never thought possible, as if a veil has been lifted, revealing a world full of wonder and connection. With this shift in perception comes an enhanced awareness of synchronicities, those magical moments when seemingly unrelated events align perfectly, nudging you toward a deeper understanding of your path. It's like finding a feather on your walk, just when you were thinking about a loved one who has passed. It feels as though the universe is sending you a sign, reminding you that you are not alone. These moments become breadcrumbs on your journey, guiding you toward greater insights and encouraging you to pay attention to the whispers of the universe that surround you. Each synchronicity acts as a gentle reminder that you are part of a grand tapestry, intricately woven together with every other soul and the world itself. As your perception expands, you begin to experience a profound connection to nature and the universe, feeling as if you are part of a larger story. When you gaze at the night sky, each star twinkling above seems to wink at you, as if acknowledging your existence. You may feel the heartbeat of the earth beneath your feet, as if every step is an intimate dance with the planet. This interconnectedness fosters a sense of belonging that transcends the physical realm, reminding you that you are not just an observer of life, but an integral part of its unfolding narrative. This realization brings a deep sense of peace, grounding you in the knowledge that your energy contributes to the collective consciousness. In this heightened state of awareness, practicing gratitude becomes a vital tool for nurturing your evolving perspective. Just as a gardener tends to their plants, you must cultivate appreciation for the little things, the warmth of the sun on your skin, the laughter of a child, or the fragrance of blooming flowers. Each moment of gratitude acts like sunlight pouring onto your soul, encouraging it to grow and flourish. By acknowledging these simple joys, you not only enhance your own experience, but also elevate the energy around you, creating ripples of positivity that can inspire others to see the beauty in their lives. Being present in each moment is equally important as your awareness expands. It's like savoring a delicious meal where you take time to appreciate the flavors, textures, and aromas rather than rushing through. When you immerse yourself in the present, you allow life to unfold naturally, discovering hidden gems of meaning in everyday experiences. Embrace the stillness, listen to the gentle hum of the world, and allow your heart to open to the profound insights that await you. In this state of presence, you will find that the universe is always speaking to you, guiding you toward greater understanding and connection.